So it seems the momentum is actually going against us. It's actually going against us. But if 2 o'clock looks like how it looks like now, we might have the potential of pushing to the upside, right? They might just sweep the lows and start buying. So the thing is, let's hope. The chart is clear now, right, Mr. Nigel? Mr. Nigel. Now the chart is clear, right? So they nearly choked us. I hope they're not gonna choke us. They nearly choked us. I'm sure they're gonna maintain. We're gonna see a miracle. Miracle, miracle. Ish, they have to push up Wagachipao indulging. Uh, they will be safe. Yeah. If they give us an engulfing candlestick, that would be a good thing. So that's what we just want. If they can strongly break the open price, yeah, 1 o'clock, we are definitely going to see them pushing going upwards there. So that's the only thing that we want to see. So if it can maintain, that would be a good thing, right? So especially if it would given us an RR tier, that would be a good thing. So in the next 20 seconds, if we can close my candles are already equal, the next candle that comes is gonna shoot to the upside. It's actually gonna shoot to the upside, right? It's actually gonna shoot to the upside. So let's just see, right? Something like that. So I think if we have something like that, there's going to be possibly maybe a proper move. So now what we just want is to close, right? This 15-minute candle has to close above the open price. If it can close above the open price, we are sure that PPI is going to continue with us up there. So let's pray. Let's pray. Let's pray. Let's pray. They push like what we are anticipating. If this 5-minute candle can just whoosh to the upside and closes above our entry, would be good. If it doesn't, we cooked. At least a quarter past, we should be up there. Quarter past, we just need to be above. We need to be above the entry or above the open price. That rejection, that rejection is not good. That rejection is not good. Mm. Strong rejection. So strong rejection. They want to cook us, man. They just want to cook us. After cooking, boom, they go for the target. You know, gold is like that. Gold is just like that. So they might just cook us, and then the next thing we see them flying, going upwards there. But if they maintain, if they reverse and go up there above our entry, before an event, we're seeing a rocket to the upside. So now we just want a miracle. You are going to be buffet, comrades. You know, buffet. We are being taken out now. We are taken out. That means we are cooked. We cooked. We cooked. We cooked. So we check our L. We check our loss. And after they do this, what I know is might just shoot and go up. They might just shoot and go up. Boom. After taking us out. So let's just take an L and let's see what our indicator says. Is it gonna give us a hint on uh, 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 um, Right. So where they are now with the line, that means we're supposed to see uh buys, right? So if the line is above, we are anticipating to see the market shooting up, right? If the line is up, that means we are expecting to see the market shooting going upwards. If the line is below, that means we are going to see the market. Yeah, it's supposed to push down because if the line is above, we're expecting the market to push towards the line. If the line is below, we're expecting the market to push towards the line, right? But with whatever that we are seeing now, it's more like neutral, right? It's more like neutral. So the thing is, we might just see the market reversing and pushing upwards. I wouldn't, I wouldn't, right? I wouldn't advise you to re-enter. I wouldn't. Uh, you were not putting SL. Yeah, that would be something considered to hold, right? But if you are taken out, if your SL was actually hit, just rather watch it. Unless if you want to take um, right, if you want to take maybe another re-entries, no, that is definitely going to be more of a high risky trade, right? So the thing is, what we just need to see now, we are close to the line and we rejected on that line, right? So if they just push slightly below that line, we know we're just gonna spike going upwards. We're just gonna spike going upwards, yeah. Esther was actually hit. So this is only left for those who just wants to keep on holding. So like what I mentioned last time, that we might just see them sweeping the lows, right? That was a high possibility for them to sweep the lows and start going upwards, right? So the thing is, that's why most of the times whenever um I'm trading, sometimes I'll just leave the you call it what, the positions without an SL, right? But if you are considering it to the community, we have hit the SL. That's the thing. Our trade is actually hit the SL. So whether I get into profit or whatever that happens later on and stuff, that's just gonna be it. But the thing is, we consider it an SL. We just consider it an SL, right? So this indicator actually works. Uh, it highly works on NFP and CPI mostly, right? So if you can see where it says CPI news, right, it's staying neutral. Like what I was saying, that we are on the neutral level, right? So the thing is, usually if you're above the line, we have to spike going down. If we are below the line, we have to spike going up, right? But the thing is, we are close to the line. So there's a high possibility that we just retesting on the key level and we might see PPI just pushing going upwards. That's possible. That's actually possible. So let's just see what PPI does. What PPI does for us. If they chop us, we get chopped, right? If you are if you have re-entered for PPI or if you are intending to re-enter, I would rather advise you to re-enter if they lock above the line, right? If they lock above the line, right? But be careful, right? Be very, very, very careful because the events they can actually nicely. Mm. They can actually chop you nicely. You'd be crying. Yeah. But if the candle also even drops and just goes below this line, we might see we'll just be monitoring we'll just be monitoring them, right? So either we get cooked to the in say they come and close around this point, right? We would anticipate to see something like this, and then we would just push going upwards there, right? So this might just be PPI for us. This might just be PPI for us. Mhm. Okay. Just a moment, please. Just a moment. So this would be a signal for PPI, right? For revolutionary risk takers. Yeah, so the thing is, as long as they go below that line, as long as they go below that line, you can't see my screen. Let me stop sharing and share again. Mm. Um, so the thing is going below the line, like what I was saying, right? So the thing is, as long as we are below the that line, right? Let me just delete everything. Let me just remove everything so that we can just see the indicator, right? So that we can just see the indicator. So now we are below that line now, right? So that means we might actually see a positive move to the upside soon. So if they can maintain by 2:30 and then they are down there, we might get a positive reaction. So it'll be more okay. What is the mermaid doing? They have to maintain. They have to maintain below that line. They have to maintain below that line. They have to maintain below that line so that we can be able to see what signal we get, right? So let's go to 1 minute because usually 1 minute is the most visible time frame where we get that right. So the thing is exactly at 20 past we'll be getting a signal if we are supposed to be buying or we are supposed to be selling. So it just is to maintain below the structure. If it goes above, uh, that's going to be something else again. So it just is to maintain down here. So if it can maintain down there, we will be good. Right. So we left with how many 24 seconds. Right. So we're just waiting for. So it just is to maintain. Just have to maintain. Right. We wanted it to maintain below, but it's going above. So let's just see. But if it's below in the next 40 something seconds, we just need it to reverse. We just need it to reverse a little bit. Just need it to reverse a little bit so that we can be able to get our signal there. As long as it plays below that line, that would be a good thing. So let's see if it maintains. We're left with few seconds. We don't want it up there because if it goes up, they're going to spike down. If it goes up, they are definitely going to spike down. So yeah, it's saying buy, right? It's saying buy because it's below the line. So let's see. It's saying buy, and we are below the line. We are anticipating for buys. So yeah, so it gave us a signal for buy. So let's see if it's gonna cook us again or we get to cook a PPI, right? So let's see if we get cooked or we get to cook PPI. So our indicator said buy, right? And we are left with few seconds, right? We are left with few seconds. We're left with few seconds, right? We are left with few seconds. So let's see if it's gonna buy. So we might just anticipate a spike up. If it takes us out, we cooked, right? So 40 something seconds, 40 something seconds, 40 something seconds, 29 seconds, 29 seconds, 29 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds, right? So let's see if it responds the way we want. If we don't get choked with spread, we're gonna choke PPI. There we go. Seems PPI is failing to deliver. PPI is failing to deliver. PPI is failing to deliver. Let's see what's gonna happen. It's failing to deliver. It's failing to deliver. But that was a buy signal, though it's weak. Oh, it's going. 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 I think it was holding. It was waiting for. It was waiting for the data release. I hope so. I hope is what it was waiting for the data release. I think it was holding for the data release. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if it's gonna cook. Right. Let's see if it's gonna cook. Right. Let's see if it's gonna cook. Uh, doesn't want to give strong momentum. What's up? Weak momentum. It's poor. It's actually poor. It's actually poor. It's actually poor. Maybe it's gonna push eventually. Let's see. Since the 1 minute gave us a gap down there, maybe it might just push. If it doesn't push, there is nothing for us today. It failed to deliver. That was just a weak pump. This was just a weak pump and then the rejection. So it failed to deliver like what we anticipated. So I think for today we are actually done. We can't keep on immensing ourselves when the market is not favorable. Right. So we're just gonna look at the thing doing its own thing. That was just a short buy. And then the next thing, boom, it went against us. Let's just see how the data came out. Mm, it just bought for how many pips? Just bought for 59 pips. Yeah. So with the kind of the moves that we anticipate, we actually anticipate to see huge moves. So the thing is, in the morning it actually went well. So it's because the market is not delivering what we want here. Okay. Right. So the thing is, let me just check what we had. So the thing is, unemployment claims are actually high, right? But the thing is, we just bought slightly bought for a moment. That's why we had to